Hello everyone, I'm Susan Stockwell and I'm here with Debbie Smothers today at Operation Care Package. What a wonderful event. Deb, I look around and I see so many wonderful things, all the silent auction giveaways and all the trucks and everything. Tell me a little bit about what Operation Care Package does.
Well, Operation Care Package is an all-volunteer, non-for-profit that sends care packages weekly to all of our deployed military that submits their names to us.
Are they volunteers that are here?
Yes. Oh, yes. Everybody here is either served or serving or volunteered for us at some point.
So with the volunteers, do they volunteer? Do you recruit? How do you get more volunteers to come aboard?
We advertise in the newspaper. We put things on Facebook, on our website. We have all different opportunities for volunteers, not only packing boxes, but we always need help with events or standing at stores, doing tag days. We have booths at different events. You know, we have a few coming up, so I try and promote them on there to try and get it. We've got a couple coming up in September, at the racetrack. We need volunteers for that.
So what are the most crucial times of the year that you're short on volunteers and you want Channel 6 to get it out there to everybody who could call, and then tell the telephone number that they could call to inquire?
Okay, well, first off, Christmas is our busiest time, and for Christmas we start packing the day after Thanksgiving, and we usually end up packing for like 2 weeks straight, and that's our busiest time that we really need volunteers. But throughout the year, it's most important to have volunteers, like even stand at events, because if we don't raise the money to send the packages, we can't send them. So that's a big thing.
So, Deb, tell me what type of things, so that the public knows, what type of items are you looking to be donated to Operation Care Package?
Anywhere from body wash, washcloths, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush. Right now, there's a huge need for food because a lot of the PXs are shutting down, like Slim Jims, canned or packaged tuna, cans of soup, ravioli, jerky, Slim Jims. We're getting lots of requests for coffee, protein powder, and protein bars, things like that.
So things that are packaged?
Yes, non-perishable foods, packaged hygiene. And also, I mean, we send a lot of other things. We send DVDs, we send movies, small games, things for them to occupy themselves. But food and hygiene are the most important.
Okay. Debbie, tell me what your most successful event that you did in the history of you doing this for the troops. What was your most successful?
Well, I have to say that every event is successful.
Oh, exactly. But what was the most that you were proud of is what I'm trying to get to, that you really thought you really just oomph?
I guess it would have to be, we had a couple spaghetti dinners that went over very well, and they were put on by veterans at the VFW, and we raised like way over $10,000 for each of those, so that was nice, yeah.
So do you have another spaghetti dinner that's coming up that you want the public to know about?
We don't have one planned, but we have other things. We've got the Wilmington VFW has been holding gun raffles that we've been very successful with and making money, so we have raffle tickets for sale for that. We have, there's an event, bike run, August 30th in New Lenox, and part of the proceeds are going to us. September, there is a cornhole tournament held at Paul and Mary's Raceway Campground, where the proceeds from that all go to us. So, and the public is invited to come out there. The 14th of September at the racetrack, that's a really easy one. We sell 50/50s for the Racetrack Foundation, and they give us $20 an hour per volunteer.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so that's nice. Those are all like easy things that always need volunteers for.
Okay.
So
if somebody wanted to volunteer, Deb, why don't you look at the camera and say a website that they can go to and a telephone number in which they can call?
Okay, they can go to operationcarepackages.com. www.operationcarepackages.org. That's www.operationcarepackages.org. And on our events page, we usually have a list of events coming up that we need volunteers for. And you can call 815-693-3215. And I just ask that you please leave a message because we do work. We're all volunteer. And we will get back to you as soon as possible. Or on our website, we have a couple email addresses, mine and Tricia Rosini's, and they can email either of us at any time.
Okay. And lastly, Deb, I know that you have stumbled across a couple things that you really need help with that is very costly, and you run into times where you just can't raise the funds. Why don't you look at the camera and give a telephone number and say some of the things that you're really in dire need of, so that if somebody they don't have time to volunteer, they can mail in what your needs are. Just mail it to you, because it's not especially. Of course they'll accept cash or money, that's absolutely, but it's more about items as well, so that we can get it over to them. So why don't you say some of the stumbling blocks that you've had that you really need help on, and so the public can really think about helping out with that.
Okay, well, for our biggest expense is postage. We get charged anywhere on a regular basis between $8,000 and $12,000 per month just mailing our regular packages, and we've even tried to cut back some just to save money, but it's kind of hard. The names just keep rolling in, and everybody that sends a name to us, we are going to send them packages. And so that's our biggest expense, is postage. But then also, just as important are all the items that go in the package, because if we don't have them, we have to go out and buy them. So, just basic hygiene items, food items, like I mentioned earlier, just things that are ready to eat. Like even a can of SpaghettiOs. If they don't have the means to heat them up, they could eat them out of the can. So anything like that, anything with protein is a big thing because they're not getting enough food.
Right.
So, and you can send anything, or we have drop-off locations on our website, but anything can be sent to 611 Wilcox Street, Joliet, Illinois, 60435. All donations are tax deductible. We're a non-for-profit 501c3, and we need your help. We appreciate it, and we need your help.
And when you go and you buy SpaghettiOs or any kind of canned items, please, these days they have the flip-off lids. There's no need for a can opener. That's what's great about it. Debbie, why don't you tell me a little bit about the trucks that are here today? That's really neat. What do they stand for? What do they do?
Okay. Well, first off, this truck here, Grilling for Freedom, they have come every year and grilled a pig for us. Wow. And they do it for free. They just go around and help at different charity events, and so that's Paul and JR with Grilling for Freedom. And then we have a military club here that they collect military vehicles, so they came out tonight, which was really nice to show their military vehicles.
Yeah.
And they are out of, I believe, Homer Glen, but I'm not positive. And then also we have a band playing tonight called the Fret Brothers, and they all donate their time. So yeah, and so it just makes it nice. We've got some veterans here that have traveled to come up here just for this, that we sent packages to. So I love doing it.
That's wonderful. Well, I look forward to working with you with the bridal show, and I will just tell you I'll do whatever I can. If nothing comes with the 50-50 raffle, I'll donate my time and I'll get volunteers to come, and we'll be one big good family.
Okay,
so thank you so much, Debbie.
Thank you, and you'll really enjoy it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I'm here with Carol, and Carol is the founder of Operation Freedom. Carol, tell me a little bit about what you do and all the wonderful things.
All right, thanks. Operation Freedom was founded in 2008 as a spiritual support group for our active duty military, for their families, and for veterans of all areas. And how we do that is we send out scripture cards, and we are partners with Operation Care Packages, and then for every set that we get donated, we send them out in a care package to an active duty serviceman serving in Afghanistan or anywhere around the world.
So tell me a little bit about what you need help with. What is your most frustrating challenging thing about what you do?
I can't really say that there's anything frustrating about serving the military.
Right.
But obviously being invited to great events where we can serve those military men and women. So we're always looking for somebody who knows somebody to get us into an event, whether it's something small community-wise or whether it's something on a state level or national level. So we typically go to stand-downs around the Midwest that serve homeless veterans. I don't know if you know this, but the city of Chicago has over 700 homeless veterans. So anytime that we can do something to get involved, it's when you hear statistics like that, that's the frustrating part, that there would ever be a soldier or a Marine or an airman, a seaman who is homeless. That's just wrong in this great country.
And that's exactly what I meant. That's what I was leading to. You know, sometimes within our jobs when we try to help people, it's frustrating because you care so much and you want to help them. Like Debbie was telling me earlier, postage is a problem. And that's frustrating because, you have to get these packages over, and without postage you can't. So I guess what I'm asking of you is frustrating, meaning what do you need that the public can give you that is frustrating to you because you don't get enough of it to help the soldiers?
Cash is always a good thing. Green is always the right color. The scripture card sets that we send out, we ask for a $2.50 donation. Then you get to personalize that set of cards that's going in a care package. So the soldier or the Marine or airman or seaman knows who made that $2.50 donation. It's half of a cup of coffee from Starbucks. I know everybody compares, taken away from something to give to something else. But there's really nothing greater than you can give than to support our military in a financial way. So if you're looking for a place to give, Operation Care Package or Operation Freedom, every dime, like we don't have anybody that's on staff, but everything we do is all volunteer, so that every dime we take in goes towards what we do.
And is that what you're doing right here? Is signing the card? Okay. Okay.
This is just an information bag on us. And in the bag, we have 3 different sets of scripture cards that we send out. This is the set that we do for active duty. And each card in the set has a different Bible verse on it. Something they can stick in their camis, BDUs, carry around with them to remind them of how important they are to God and country. This is the set called While I Wait that we do for family members so that they have some scriptures to review while their loved ones are gone, deployed. And then this is the set we do for post-deployed called Returning with Honor, or for veterans of all eras. So this is what we do, and all we ask is a $2.50 donation, and then you get to have your message put on the back. So.
Oh my gosh, that is like so, oh man, I could cry.
This is what our logo looks like. There's a website, operationfreedominc.com. So thanks for...
That really wraps it up. So, in the end, what would be your biggest goal this time of year for what you would ask the public to donate?
It is always our goal to provide scripture cards every month to Operation Care Package. They send out about 150 packages a week. So, for us, that means 150 sets of cards a week. At Christmas time, we like to try to donate 5,000 sets. Wow. So, last year we gave out about 2,500 to Operation Care Package. So this year, every year we just try to grow it and reach more people with the simplicity of God's Word.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling with both you and Debbie on this and all your helpers that it's going to be a complete success. And my husband and I, he's not here today, but we're going to donate our time around Christmas time to help do the packaging. And I'll recruit my kids and we'll have one big party.
Thanks. We look forward to seeing you out there.
Thank you. I am here with Mark. Mark, my gosh, what is your part? What is your take on the Operation Care Package?
with the Will County Farm Bureau, we have worked with them since 2006 in regards to raising money to help purchase the phone cards that they put into the packages for the troops. And it's really worked out well. We started to do it only for the holidays, like for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but we had so many people talk about how great it was, and we got so many nice letters and emails from the troops that we continue to do that throughout the entire year. So we've done a lot of different fundraisers. So what we do is we focus specifically on the phone cards and allows them to focus on other items that they need for their packages to go overseas to the troops.
Wow, that is so much, Mark. Mark, what do you see in Operation Care Package that sometimes disheartens you because you just don't have enough of or could use more help with?
Well, they definitely need help with postage because that's a big thing. I mean, when you're taking a look at between $15 and $16 per package, wow, and they're doing 150 of those every week, and then probably between 4,000 and 5,000 for the holidays, for Thanksgiving to Christmas, that gets to be an expensive bill. And any way we can go ahead and raise money for that. And also, they put a lot of different items in there for the troops overseas. When you take a look at, you look at the environment that they're having, the troops have to work over there. They're sleeping on the ground, they're sleeping in sand. They get a lot of different things. And wet wipes, we consider that just something just really common here. They really like them over there because they're very hard to find over there. So those are just some ideas in regards to how we can help our troops more. They do such a great job with Operation Care Package, with all they do, and they've got a great crew, and a lot of times you don't even recognize some of the people because they got a new crew coming in, and so it's really nice because they work at Will County at the Farm Bureau building, and we've been able to provide them with the space to work in our office, and it's just been a great crew to work with. And a lot of people say, well, you got a lot of people working in your hallways and all that. That's good because that means there's people coming in and out of the building, and they get to see what we're doing, and we get to see what they're doing, and it's just really been a good exchange for us.
Oh, wow. And like I was telling Deb, I know that you always need volunteers, and I was telling my husband, he's not here today, but I was telling him about this, and we're definitely going to volunteer our time, she said, around Thanksgiving and Christmas, and recruit my kids, make them come down, but, you know, they're always in need of volunteers. You can never have enough volunteers to come and help. So where would they go? Who would they call? What would they do if they wanted to volunteer their time?
Well, at this point right now, I know that Debbie Smothers is the one that does the majority of that, but I know that also Trish Rusney also does a lot of that as well, too. And because Debbie, when she's working away from this area, I know she's working, their job takes her away from this area from time to time, and so she's got to rely on a lot of her other people. She's got a great staff and crew there working with her. And, I mean, if anybody comes into the Farm Bureau building, they've got different contact numbers on the walls and all that, but we could also provide that to them as well. And a great way to follow them is on their website because, I mean, all their activities, because they go to different car shows and all that kind of stuff to help try to raise money because, like I said before, the postage, it's just astronomical the amount of money it takes to get those packages overseas. And they do a fantastic job of, it's a big chore, but trying to maintain those addresses because the troops get moved around, and if you don't have an address, it comes back to you, and that's $15, $16. And, of course, they resend those, but we want to make every dollar count.
Absolutely. So to sum it up for Operation Care Package, the gist of what I'm understanding is that it's not just cash donations. However, cash would be lovely. And also the items, the dry storage item that they could send if you don't want or you can't or don't have time to participate to help, you know, come down to package everything. If you'll just like go through your cupboards and when you're cleaning out your cupboards, just send us, you know, Operation Care Package, you know, the canned goods. Somebody said ravioli, and I'm like, that's great because they have the opening now. You don't even have to use a can opener. Right. Those would be preferred. Items, you know, like sun tanning lotion, beef jerky, things of that nature. And if you want to volunteer your time, why don't you look at the camera and give a telephone number, Mark, of who they could call to volunteer their time.
Well, they can, I don't have Debbie's number off my top, but they can actually call the Will County Farm Bureau office as well, and we can get all that information because we work with them hand in hand. And that is 815-727-4811 at the Will County Farm Bureau, and we'd be happy to take the information down and get it over to them because we email them on a regular basis or we call them back and forth. because I know from time to time they can't be there all the time either, and they might have a shipment come in with a truck. Somebody's donated a semi-load of cookies or a semi-load of suntan lotion or whatever, and that comes in, and then we can go ahead and we call them up, and they're within the office within 30 minutes to help unload that. So, and they do a great job with that. And I know another thing that they really could use a lot of help with is during different times of the year when they put the flags out at the cemetery, at the Veterans Cemetery here at Abraham Lincoln Veterans Memorial Cemetery. That's an outstanding procedure to see all the flags out there, and then wreaths across America. They're doing that at Christmas time, and it's getting bigger and bigger each and every year. And I know we've got a group of our local farmers that have their livestock trailers. They come in and they unload those wreaths into their livestock trailers, and that way it's fresh greenery, and that way there's on the livestock trailer, so it's keeping cool so it doesn't get brown and all that. And then they deliver them out for distribution onto the graves at Christmas time. So I mean, they do so much, and we play just a little role with them, but we're very pleased to be a part of that.
I'm sure that you are. You're amazing, Mark. So why don't you look at the camera one more time for the Farm Bureaus and give that telephone number if somebody wants to donate items or donate their time.
815-727-4811.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Sue.
We just left Operation Care Package, and we are here now at David Nelson Exquisite Jewelry, located on Jefferson Street in Joliet. I'm here with Allison to talk about the newest trends for 2014 for not just brides, not just grooms, but for anyone of all ages. Allison, thank you for letting me interview you. Tell me a little bit about the latest trends.
Oh, I guess we're talking about trends in jewelry in this case, since we're at David Nelson Exquisite Jewelry. What we're seeing a lot of is the trend towards silver. Silver has a great purchase point, and it's quite affordable to everyone. And we have found that there's so many designers out there that are putting out wonderful products that are really unique, and people can find just beautiful jewelry. Some often accented with stones, diamonds even. So that's definitely a big trend that we are seeing. We have a couple of designers that we feature in our store. Bastian in Vroom. It's a German designer. We have a new one that we're really excited about with colored stones, genuine colored stones, called Frank Rubel Design. And we have some beautiful pieces in the store if you're in the area and want to pop by. We also carry, it is Belle Etoile. Belle Etoile is another high fashion sterling silver line, and it pays great attention to detail, so it's really fun.
Wow, that sounds really neat. Now tell me if somebody wanted to come into the store and they had a mindset of something that they wanted. Could you accommodate them?
Oh, certainly. Like in terms of jewelry of any kind?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we don't have it in the store, we have so many books that we can order from. We have wonderful resources, and the staff at the store is really knowledgeable about finding pieces and putting together pieces for certain outfits or occasions. And does that answer your question?
Yes. And what if someone had purchased a diamond from David's Exquisite Jewelry and they wanted you to set it in a setting, but they had something in mind? Would you be able to make a setting for someone?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we do custom here all the time. So people come in with ideas that they've garnered from magazines, or just something they've dreamed up in their head, or other stores they may have seen an idea. And we can replicate that fairly closely, with a unique spin, or we can put together several ideas and come up with a totally unique design for people. So it could be, you might want to come in with a diamond, but you might just want to come in with an idea of what you can do with Grandma's old gold that she doesn't want anymore, and you can come in and use that towards the project, or we can buy it from you, and then that money can go towards your project, your custom project.
Wow, that is so neat. Well, tell me, around Christmas time, I know that you guys have a lot of deals all the time. Anything coming up? If anybody was interested from the bridal show that we're having on September 21st, 2014 at Carson, Pirie, Scott's and Louis Joliet Mall, say I sent them over here. Are you guys going to have any deals that day?
Well, I'm sure David will come up with something. He always does.
Allison, well, thank you so much for allowing me to interview again, and for all the latest trends, come to David Nelson Exquisite Jewelry, located in Joliet off of Jefferson Street. And Allison, what are the hours?
We're open Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and then Saturday, 9:30 till 3.
Wonderful. And why don't you go ahead and look at the camera if someone wants to call David Nelson Jewelry and say the telephone number.
Our phone number is 815-741-8741. And yeah, call us anytime, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. But stop by. It's a wonderful place to just hang out, really friendly, and you'll enjoy it.
Thank you, Allison.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
I'm here with David Nelson from David Nelson's Exquisite Jewelry, located in Joliet, right off of Jefferson Street. David, I have a question for you. Is your jewelry, is it done in-house on premise?
We do all our own jewelry manufacturing, custom work, and repairs is all done on premises. We have 2 full-time jewelers that do it right here on site. As you can see here in one of our pictures you're showing right now probably, one of our jewelers is setting a 3.5 carat diamond in a white gold setting. Some customers prefer to watch us do their setting so they can make sure that it's their diamond. Some people are concerned about that. Most of our customers trust us, and as well, they can look at their diamond when they drop it off, and when they pick it up as well, look at it again under the microscope to make sure that it is the same diamond that they brought into us.
That is so neat. Well, we're here today to talk about the 2014 Susie's Weddings and Events Bridal Show. David is one of my main sponsors, and I'm very honored and excited to work closely with him. David, why don't you tell the public a little bit about what you're doing for the Susie's Events Bridal Show on Sunday, September 21st from 1 to 4 o'clock. This is going to be really good, David.
Well, for your event, what we're going to do this year is, it's your first year, right?
Yes.
And hopefully many, many more.
Correct.
We are going to have a huge display of cubic zirconia stones, 2 of which will be diamonds. The CZs will be actually laser inscribed with Susie's Bridal Show on the side, and it'll say diamond. And what you have to do is come in, everyone who comes in to the show gets a pick. They can pick whichever stone they would like. Bring it into my store. We'll examine it under the microscope, and if it is the one that's laser inscribed with if it's the one that's inscribed with Susie's Bridal Show, you win a 1/4 carat diamond, and there will be 2 of them given away that day. And you can also donate money to
Operation Care Package. So if you pay $10 to get more chances at winning the stone, after you've selected one, you can donate $10, and all the proceeds will go to Operation Care Package after the bridal show. So tell me a little bit about the diamonds and what kind of the diamond that you're giving away.
We're going to give, we're going to give a round, brilliant cut diamond, a 1/4 carat. It's going to be of a VS2 SI quality, GH color, if you know what that means, but it's a pretty nice quality diamond and an ideal cut.
Wow, that sounds exciting. So as you're doing your little thing here is at the show, tell me how they're going to come up and they're going to select their diamond.
Well, they'll just come up here. We'll give them a pair of tweezers, and they can just mosey through them, look at them, and pick whichever one they would like, and we will take that and put it in a baggie for them to take with them, and then bring it into my store, like I said, and we'll examine it, and if it's the 1/4 carat diamond, they're a winner.
And then they can have it actually set in the store as well, correct?
If they would like, but there is no purchase necessary.
Okay. David, this is very exciting. So why don't you look at the camera and tell the camera what you're doing that day if somebody wanted to come into the store to look at diamonds if they just got engaged.
If you would like to come in, stop in before you get engaged and take a look at what we have. We have a huge selection. Many couples these days, though, come in with an idea. They know exactly what they want. So rather than us just trying to sell what we do have, we can custom make virtually any ring that they desire, and we can do it every step of the way. What we will do is draw a picture. If they like the picture, we'll carve a wax model, say this is what the ring's going to look like when it is cast in gold or platinum or whatever metal you choose to do it in, and you can see it each step of the way, in the wax, in the gold form, with the diamond set, and then with the finished product with your center stone.
That is really neat, David. So thank you so much for allowing me to interview you, and I will talk to you at the bridal show.
I'll see you at the bridal show, and good luck. I hope you have a great showing.
Thank you. We just arrived at Carson Pirie Scott's. I'm very excited. We just left David Nelson from David Nelson Fine Exquisite Jewelers. I'm here with Joe. Joe is a manager at Carson Pirie Scott's, and Carson's is a co-sponsor of the upcoming 2014 Susie's Weddings and Events Bridal Show. Joe, tell me a little bit about what's going on and what you'll be doing as far as the store participating with the bridal show.
That day we're going to have, we're actually going to be in our Goodwill sale event. That's the first major weekend for that event, where any customers that come in and donate items of clothing to Goodwill, gently used items, will get 20% off, 25% off, sorry, most items in the store, 15 to 20% off a lot of other items, including cosmetics and fragrances. So it'll be a really great event for customers coming in. Aside from that, we also do major business in bridal registry, and that's going to be the biggest part of the show for us, is being able to be accessible for brides that want to come in and register for any of our items throughout the store, including home store, intimate, really anything that they need for their wedding or post-wedding for their housewarming.
So we put a little twist on this for the bridal show, and we're giving away 2 grand prizes. One of the prizes that we're giving away will be a diamond from David Nelson Exquisite Jewelers, and the other giveaway is going to be a trip. So we're very excited. The trip is a value of between $1,500 and $2,000. But in order to enter for the grand prize, you have to go to the second floor to the bridal registry, and at that time you have to register at Carson Pirie Scott's. You then will be given a number on a little card that I created to enter to win for the grand prize. Now, the grand prizes aren't the only prizes that Susie's Weddings and Events will be giving away that day. There will be other little prizes from each of the vendors, so you can enter to win those for tickets that will be given you that day. But the biggest prize of all is if you register with Carson Pirie Scott's. Additionally, what we'll be doing at the bridal show, and I'm very excited about this, I wanted to give back to the men and women in the service. So I found Operation Care Packages, which is locally located in Joliet, Illinois. From 2:30 to 3 o'clock, we will be selling additional chances to enter to win the diamond and the giveaway for the travel. And from 2:30 to 3 for $20 per person per ticket. Now, with that money, what will happen is I will then take it over to Operation Care Package, which they package things for the women and men in the service that are overseas at this time, and they send it over all the time, but mainly November and December, as well as my husband and I will be donating our time to help them with any packaging that they need. So, Joe, I'm really excited about this show. Why don't you talk a little bit about if the brides want to come in to get their makeup done?
Oh, our cosmetic associates will be doing makeovers for our models for our fashion show earlier that day. And then, of course, like I said, we are going to be offering a discount in cosmetics and fragrances with our Goodwill sale event. So it's a great time to stop by any of our cosmetic counters, Estee Lauder, Lancome, Clinique, Elizabeth Arden, and just get a 2-minute touch-up if you don't have a lot of time, or perhaps have a full consultation and see a lot of our new products that we have in for this season.
So let's talk about Goodwill, Joe, because you also tell me a little bit about Goodwill and how it is coordinating with the Carsons on that day of the bridal show, September 21st.
Our Goodwill sale event is an event we put on in cooperation with Goodwill Industries, where you bring in items of gently used clothing to donate to Goodwill, and we provide you a coupon for 25% off most items in the store. And those coupons are good for single items, but you get at least 1 and up to 3 coupons for every item you donate throughout the event. So it's a great cause, Goodwill Industries, and it's a terrific savings opportunity for our customers.
Oh my gosh, so we have 2 great things going on, Joe. Joe, I'm excited and honored that you're going to be a co-sponsor for Susie's Weddings and Events Bridal Show, and for everything that you do. Carson's has some great sales going on today as I'm looking around, and I wish you a lot of luck, and we will team together at the show.
Great, thanks, Susie.
I'm here with Amy, and I'm here to discuss what Amy's going to do for the Susie's Weddings and Events Bridal Show. Amy, tell me a little bit about what you'll be doing that day.
We will be doing touch-ups and makeovers for those brides. We will be introducing you to a whole new look for the summer. A very soft look for the bridals. You want something very subtle, very sweet, and yet we'll still cater to the bridesmaids and the moms of the brides. We will introduce you to an air bronze look. Also, we do have the air bronze machine where we'll be air bronzing everybody as well. And in addition to that, we also have an event called the Goodwill Sale. So if there's anything you need for the wedding, being wedding gifts, fragrances, makeup, what have you, moisturizers, or even self-tanners for vacation, you will get 20% off. It's a plug-in for all of the Goodwill Sale for the store that day. But it is complimentary makeovers for the brides and the bridesmaids all day. And if you'd like, you can actually set an appointment for your trial runs and for your engagement parties as well. So it's good for everybody.
It is good for everyone, and she is spectacular. How long have you been here, Amy?
37 years.
She looks like she's 21, but she's been here 37 years. She does great makeovers, so anyone that really wants a new look, you know, a smoky eye or a new look, definitely come to Amy. Amy, what number could they contact you at here at the store?
The phone number is 815-439-2000, extension 2036.
And then you can get in contact with Amy. One more question, Amy, is when you do makeovers for individuals, is that complimentary or do they pay for the makeover?
No, it's complimentary. Yeah, totally complimentary.
Wow, that's a great deal. Complimentary makeover to give you a new look at Carson Pirie Scott's with Amy. Amy, thank you. I'm very excited. Amy's going to help me with some more models for the show, so very excited about the Goodwill and every Operation Care Package and everything that we're doing for the show to give back to the community. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Another great contact I have for the bridal show is Limos Without Limits with Mike. Mike, tell me a little bit about what you're going to do with your cars outside. I know that you're not holding a vendor booth inside, but you're parking your cars outside for brides to see the most exquisite limos that Will County has to offer.
Absolutely, Susie. First off, thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be a part of the show. You know, what makes us different than any other limousine company is that we actually care about your occasion. We care to the fact that every single vehicle is detailed before it's presented to you on your very special day. We provide you with special amenities, fully stocked bar, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of things that goes into a limousine because of the fact that if a limo is late, let's say, to pick you up, it basically affects and trickles down through your whole day, and it adversely affects your day. So you need to make sure that you go with the right company. We're definitely the right company. We're one of the largest limousine companies in the state of Illinois, and we're very proud to do your wedding if you choose to.
Mike taught me something that I didn't know as a wedding planner with Susie's Weddings and Events. I didn't realize that all the bridal magazines that you read, they're saying, 2 to 4 months. That is not right if you want a magazine, especially during prom season and different seasons for them. Tell me a little bit about how far in advance they should actually come to you.
Actually, Susie, you're right. A lot of the bridal magazines, they like to tell you to go and book your limo 2 to 4 months in advance, and that is so not good, advice, so to speak. I would definitely reserve your limousine a minimum of 8 to 15 months in advance. I know that's kind of like a little bit of an odd number, but 8 to 15 months in advance, simply because you can find a limousine company to do your wedding even 2 months before your wedding, but what kind of company are you getting is the key. I always say that any professional and reliable company will always be booked about 8 to 15 months in advance. So it's imperative that you get right on it. Another thing also that comes to mind that separates us from a lot of people is the fact that we do a no deposit special. Now, as far as I know, Susie, I'm the only company that actually offers that. And the reason why we do that is because we're a financially secure company. We don't sit there and believe in taking these big deposits or anything like that to lock people in. I mean, you do obviously have to do a contract with us, but you don't have to sit there and put 20%, 50% down, because we understand that this is your special day and it's obviously costing you a pretty penny with all the different vendors in mind. So as far as I know, I'm the only company that does the no deposit special, which is pretty cool because it allows you to allocate your money now towards some of the other vendors that, aren't so giving.
That's wonderful. Michael, if somebody wanted to get a hold of your company, why don't you look at the camera and tell the telephone number in which that they can call?
You can reach us at Limos Without Limits by calling our toll-free number. Very easy number to remember, but go ahead and jot it down. It's 888-888-8108. And I'm going to repeat that number for you, 888-888-8108. It's kind of like a tongue twister almost.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael, very much. Now I'll see you at the show.
Thank you.
Now let's talk grand prize giveaway. I'm here with Susan from Kingdom Travel, and she is giving away the grand prize giveaway. Now, the grand prize giveaway is a value of anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000. Tell me a little bit about your company and what you'll be doing for the giveaway, Suzanne.
Okay. Kingdom Travel Tours is a company that I created. We take care of all kinds of travel. We work with individuals, we work with groups, and we especially work with weddings. Our giveaway this year is going to be a trip to one of 20 different locations, your choice, and we're going to pay for the hotel for 3 days and 2 nights. It's valued anywhere, as Susie said, between $1,500 and $2,000, depending on where you go.
So the biggest thing that we're doing is if you register with Carson, Pirie, Scott's before 2:30, then you'll be entered to win the grand prize. If not, I'll be selling additional chances to win the grand prize from 2:30 to 3 o'clock before the bridal fashion show on Sunday, September 21st. And the proceeds of that will go to Operation Care Package. So I encourage everyone to take part of that, even if you did enter upstairs to register for Carson's, to give a little extra to help the men and women that are overseas in the service. So Suzanne, with this package that you're giving away, it'll be done that day. It'll be given away?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Whoever wins will get their voucher right then and there. All they have to do is make a phone call, decide where they want to go, make the phone call, and set it up.
Wow, that's wonderful, Suzanne. Suzanne, why don't you look at the camera and say the name of your company again and your telephone number if somebody needs to contact you.
Okay. The name of my company is Kingdom Travel Tours. I can be reached at 815-514-1349. Once again, that's 815-514-1349.
Great, Suzanne. Thank you so much. I look forward to partnering with you. It's going to be a great show on Sunday, September 21st.
I am so excited. I cannot wait.
All right. We'll see you then.
All right.
I am here with my little helper, Kevin Reyes. Kevin has been a part of my life for the past 3 years. When he was in high school here in Joliet, he came and job shadowed me as part of his graduation requirements of 40 hours of community service. After that, he was very interested in becoming culinary, and he actually just graduated high school and will be going to Robert Morris College. His position in the show is going to be to help me. He wants to learn how to do bridal shows. You know, he is interested in becoming a chef. However, he's also interested in the front of the house, and so he might be going for a dual degree at Robert Morris College. So, Kevin, tell me how excited you are about the show and what you want to do to help me with the show.
Well, I am really excited about this show because it gives me hands-on experience for bridal shows and to be friendly with other people since I'm such a social person, and I just love being around people. It's so much fun, and I feel like I could help you with just anything you want me to, like by helping take down numbers, help out with the models, or any small stuff, like anything you want me to.
He's also going to be a model in the show, and I've given him the Susie challenge that if he brings me more vendors, I'll give him $10 a vendor. So that's what we're working on today. So Kevin's going to help me. He's going to be a part of the show. He's going to model in the show, and I'm just trying to help his education before he starts school, to give him a little bit of background before he even gets into school on what to do so he can take the right classes, make the right decision career-wise, and not waste mommy and daddy's money and decide he doesn't want to do that. So Kevin will be part of the show, and Kevin, thank you so much, and I will see you at the show.
All right. Thank you so much, Susie. Hope to see you then.